Hey, Calvin and Beck Windsor here in Vietnam. We just want to say a huge thank you for your generous support for the kids here in Vietnam. You know, the saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. And we want to thank you for what you are doing in raising kids here in Vietnam.
Yes, we know and can fully appreciate how the cost of living has increased, interest rates, just basic electrical, gas, all of it. And yet you are faithfully giving.
Yeah.
And RASE is a different kind of opportunity to connect and help raise kids here in Vietnam, because it's not, very project specific. There's no finite date of when it starts and when it stops. It's an ongoing thing. And through your generosity, we're able to help fill funding gaps where there's this pressing need. It needs to happen then and there. We just don't have all the funds. And through RASE, we're able, through medical equipment, through clean water, through livestock, so many different ways where there are needs to help those kids through and their families, school improvements. And there's a shortfall, like your funds, generous, they're not just dollars, they make a huge difference, and we want to say thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, your generosity, your love, and just your commitment to the people here, the children in Vietnam.
Yeah, and just over the last few months, the way your funds have been able to actively and specifically help is through livestock deliveries. Income generation remains such a need. Vietnam has become classified as one of the lowest, but in the middle income category, but they're on the lower end of the scale. But that's only because the rich in the big cities are getting richer, and the poor, they are feeling that pinch of interest rates, of the high cost of living, and yet their income is not changing to match it. They don't get pay increases. Sometimes they don't even get pay. And so through your generosity, we're able to help families be able to raise livestock, not just to better the family, but so they can send their own kids to school. And it's always families with children.
We've also been doing advocacy workshops, getting mums and kids into workshop, learning about how they can protect themselves in this environment, learning things about safeguards that they need to put in place as a family, and how to keep safe in this ever-growing world that is around them. And that's resources and life skills into their hands that are creating a better future for them, keeping safeguards with them and people around them who know what's going on.
Yeah, and continuing the support for the now national hotline. It's a child safe hotline where kids can call this number in different states, and Da Nang was one of the first to be able to get help in situations where they're struggling, and just help. We're partnering to actively promote that with banners and signs in marketplaces and schools and key spaces along the road, just to advocate, hey, help is available. If you can't necessarily, you don't feel it's something you can talk at home, it's classic Asian culture, you don't talk about that stuff traditionally. Here's who you can start to talk to, and this is the kind of help that you can get. And so again, through you, this is possible. So we just want to encourage you and appreciate you and say, we see you, we get how sacrificial, that those funds are every month, every quarter, however you do it, but we appreciate you and lives are being changed because of you.
Yeah, you're making a huge difference here, and it's really showing, and really appreciate it. And there's so many other things, that you're being able to help here in Vietnam. We appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
For now, bye. We want to thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts and from all the kids in Vietnam. Thank you.